So let's look at priorities features for managing the sales team, and in particular how you set up sales reps, how you put them into hierarchies, how you create their commission structures, and how you create targets for sales by territory. Let's start with the sales reps themselves, and you can create sales reps records. I've got a series of reps already configured in the system. If we just pull out any particular one, let's take Sally for the moment, you can see that for each sales rep you can give them a manager, and in this case we've given Sally the manager of Stephen for a given set of dates. If we want to drill into the sales rep record for the manager, we can go into their details and we can look at the hierarchy. And within the hierarchy, this shows all three of the salespeople who report to Stephen. In the same way as you can create sales representatives and a hierarchy of the reps within a team, you can do the same with territories. So if we just take a quick look at a territory, we have a number of territories in here at the moment. And if we look at, for example, the eastern part of the country, if we go into the sub-territories, you'll see that they are comprised of the northeast and the southeast. And we could go on and create a hierarchy in as many levels as you like. So that way you get the split of territories that you can report against. There are two reasons for setting up hierarchies of sales reps and territories. One is for the creation of targets and reporting target against actuals. The other is for commissions. Let's start with the targets. We can create targets. Let's actually check out one that is already created. And you'll see that there are, first of all, two different types of target. You can create a target for sales opportunities and orders, or you can create a target that's interested in what is actually shipped and or invoiced. So this particular one is an invoice target. And then if we go down to what the target actually consists of and look at it in a slightly more user-friendly format, you'll see that for a given sales representative, we can choose a customer group, we can choose a territory. We'll come on to how we can get this right down to the part level. But in this case, we're just saying that in a given territory, these are the value targets. Now, targets go from the most specific criteria that you can give out to the most general, and they're cumulative. What that means is that at the moment we're looking at a forecast for the northeastern territory. If we go to another forecast for the same sales rep, you'll see that this one is specific to a given customer. They're in the same region and it's a lower forecast. And so you can create multiple customer forecasts as well as a regional forecast, and they get added together. So this is the forecast for Acme Inc., but the forecast for the Northeast is the combination of Acme's forecast and the forecast we looked at before for the whole of the Northeast, excluding Acme. So that's how you can build targets for different customers, customer groups, and territories at whatever level of hierarchy makes sense. But it doesn't only have to be done in a customer-focused way, it can also be done in a product-focused way and a product family-focused way. Products can belong to product families. So for a given forecast, you can specify an individual part or a family of parts. And just as we forecast for an individual customer or a group of customers, we can build those forecasts, and those can all roll up into a total forecast for your hierarchy. So then if we want to look at the effect of all of this, we can look at an actual versus target report. And this gives a variety of ways of running it. I'm going to simply display it to screen. And I'm just going to look at March for ease of understanding this report. And as you can see from this report, we have the targets set, in this case for Sally for the Eastern US, for the specific customer Acme Inc., and for a default part family. So you've got separable targets, and we've only got actuals for Acme to compare against them. Priority has a number of detailed features to support the calculation of sales reps' commissions. There is a hierarchy available for these as well. The default is specified on the sales rep form itself. So, and this may be the limit of your ambition with commissions. For a given sales rep, we'll again choose Sally. You can specify the commission that she will receive by default, in this case 6%. If you decide that that should be varied per part family, then down here we can specify the commissions that apply to given part families. There is a further level of the hierarchy where if you give a given customer a sales rep percentage, then that percentage commission will override whatever you've specified on the sales rep or on the part family. So in this case, we have the sales rep commission for this customer at 5.5%, which overrides the percentages on the part family and on the sales rep itself. Then when you're ready to work with salesmen's commissions, you can actually prepare the commissions based on the rates that you've specified. And we'll simply run this routine and specify all invoices. And as you can see, that has created two sales commission documents. So the effect of running that batch routine is to have created one or more sales rep commission documents. And if we look at the ones that got created, you'll see that Sally, for example, has a series of invoices that have generated commission figures. And these are fully editable by somebody with the appropriate access rights.